another review time, and this one we are going to talk about the Taurus Model 66. Now this picture doesn't do you justice. This tip should be only about here, if you can see it, maybe a little bit shorter than that. This is way too long for the actual model, but it is an excellent handgun. I personally prefer revolvers because they're easier to reload than your typical Magnum handgun. But besides the fact that they are a more simplistic form of gun that you just open up the cylinder and put each one individually in, it is also amazingly powerful. It's a whopping 899 pounds of pure kinetic force. And for those of you that don't know, the popular revolver, the .44 Magnum that Dirty Harry used, is only, I believe, 789 pounds of force. So that's quite a bit of difference. This is actually more powerful than that handgun. Now it's a little more expensive than your typical revolver. This one can range upwards of what your typical Magnum would, and revolvers tend to not be the most accurate of handguns. But for that kind of firepower, it's well worth it. It's worth the lack of accuracy when you know whatever it hits, it's going to penetrate. I'm not going to go as far as to say it would penetrate a tank, but it just might. So I give this one a good review. If you want to have a powerful handgun, this is definitely the one to consider. However, you must take into consideration the fact that it is going to be as expensive as the typical Magnum gun. It's going to lack some accuracy, and despite how it's easier to reload, it's not going to reload nearly as many rounds, and it only holds 6 rounds per cylinder. So, taking all the flaws into consideration, it's probably still one of the best revolvers out there. So just something to consider when you're browsing the gun shop or gun show or whatever and thinking about what you want to purchase. See you later.